Hello and welcome everyone. Before we start the video, I have some great news for you. The channel is almost at 1000 subscribers, and to celebrate it, I will be giving away a new Razer DeathAdder Essential mouse. You don't need to do anything, just be a subscriber of the channel and have an address where I can ship it. Just comment what mouse you're using right now under this video so I know that you want to participate in the giveaway. If it's a UK address, then I can also sign a box for you and include a note or something. The randomly selected winner will be announced as soon as the channel reaches 1000 subscribers, and the winner will be contacted, so keep an eye on your comment. Hello and welcome everyone. It has been exactly 1 year since I started using this Razer DeathAdder Essential as my main mouse for both gaming and work. You have probably already seen my initial review of it already, but if not, you should watch that first and then continue with this video. There I will talk about my long-term experience with the mouse, how it has been holding up, what issues arised, and answer a lot of your questions from the first video. So let's start with the positive. It is still working perfectly fine. It developed no issues, no double clicking, no connection or sensor issues at all. Even the scroll wheel is the same as when it was new. Since all the mouse is white, I was initially a bit worried about it turning yellow or getting very dirty over time, but it did not. Only the textured parts on the sides tend to get a bit more dirty, but they can be cleaned very easily with a brush or a wet tissue. The cable got a bit dirty in some places, but I'm sure I could clean that nicely. I also still enjoy using it a lot. It still feels nice in my hand and I really like the shape, except one minor thing that I will talk about a bit later. The software that everyone seems to complain about when it comes to Razer mice has been annoying for me a few times as well, but once it's been set up it just works. Also, there's not much to set up about this mouse anyways, so you don't really need to have the software installed. Now the negatives. So as I mentioned before, even though I like the shape a lot, it is not perfect for me personally. I have this fingertip claw grip combo, and as you see my pointy finger is touching the scroll wheel, which I find a bit annoying sometimes. In CSGO the scroll wheel is set up for bunny hopping for me, so having my finger right on the scroll wheel all the time is actually useful, but besides that it's not that great. If I was using my middle finger for the scroll wheel, then this would not be an issue at all, but this mouse is a bit too big for me and too heavy to reliably hold that way, so I never do that. The only other small complaint I have is that the cable is a bit too stiff for me. It is very light and the material is great, so it has no noticeable drag, but sometimes it can bend in funny ways and I just don't like the look of it, and when there isn't enough space on your desk for the cable, then you can feel some resistance when it bends in certain directions. Besides these two smaller issues, there's nothing much to complain about. It has been 100% reliable and great, so I'm very satisfied with it and I can still recommend it. So now let's go through some of your questions that you commented on my first video. First one, can it drag click? The answer is no, unfortunately it cannot. I tried and some of the viewers also said that they couldn't get it to drag click, so I think it is safe to say that this mouse is not capable of drag clicking. Can I change the RGB? You can turn it on and off, or you can adjust the brightness, but you cannot change the color. That is a limitation of both DeathAdder Essential mice. The white one has a white only LED and the black one can only light up in green. If you want RGB, you need to get the DeathAdder V2 or the DeathAdder Elite. Can I change the DPI? Yes, you can. Just open Razer Synapse and you can set up 5 different DPI presets. There is no dedicated DPI switch button on the mouse by default, but you can also configure one of the side buttons to act as one. Does it work with the Xbox? I don't have an Xbox myself to test it, but I did some research and it does seem to work just fine with the Xbox. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.